Hi friends, happy new year and happy 2022. I really hope you guys are all doing well and feeling okay. So today I just wanted to sit down and chat a little bit about what's on my heart for this upcoming year and share my personal dreams and intentions. I love to do this process every single year and I have been doing this religiously from 2018 I believe, and it's so interesting to see how I have changed as a person, how far I have come. I feel like it's such a great way to connect and to motivate one another. I know it's new year, it's super exciting, but it can be little overwhelming and daunting for some people because it is full of unknowns. You don't know what's coming. The older you get, the more you realize that no year is going to be perfect. Every year will have its own challenges, hardship, lots of lessons to learn, but these are the things which makes us strong and help us to grow as a person. So I want to start this year with a positive heart. So in this video I'll be sharing my whole goal setting process. I do not want to be preachy in this video. You can find so many other videos which are like very technical on the goal setting part. I just want to share my own personal goal setting process which has evolved through years, and this is the process which works for me. So I want this video to be a right resource for somebody who wants to start with goal setting, but you are like literally overwhelmed with lots of videos floating around internet which can be little confusing. So I want to share a very simple process and give you a blueprint. So if in case you want to get started, it will be a right point to start for you. I really hope you find some inspiration here, and let's get started. So if you are someone who is doing this goal setting for the very first time, I highly recommend taking a paper and pen and writing every single thing down. Like you'll be writing every single goal which you want to achieve in this year. This will make the process very easy because you will have everything written down in front of you. If you're doing it for the first time, you want the process to be very simple, otherwise your brain will trick you out and you will not do anything. So yeah, first write everything down and then categorize it in different categories. So if you guys have watched my previous year video, you guys know that I've been using this diary, and then every year I write my goals in here. So fascinating to see how I have changed as a person. Some goals I've achieved, some goals I don't even want to achieve right now because my priorities changed, and I feel like maintaining a diary like this is super helpful because you can always go back and see what thing is working, what thing is not working, what are the things you need to change to achieve your goals. So yeah, very helpful. So I want to share my categories. So these categories can be different for different people because people are different and their goals are obviously very different. So for me, I have 6 major categories. First one is intellectual goals, spiritual goals, physical goals, career goals, social goals, and money goals. So under intellectual goals, I write the list of books which I want to read. I love self-help and self-development books, so I usually write the list of books which I want to finish this year. Under spiritual goals, I have written meditation and journaling. I have been really good with journaling in 2018-19, and then when COVID hit, I don't know what happened. Like I just stopped, and yeah, I need to get back to it because it's super helpful. If you are somebody dealing with anxiety or you feel like you have lots of thoughts in here and you have nobody to talk to, I feel like your diary is the best person. I highly recommend trying journaling out because when you write in a free flow manner, I don't know, it's very magical, but some of your questions gets answered. Yeah, it may sound weird, but that's what I have experienced, so I'm just sharing in case that helps. And under spiritual goals, I really want to learn about metaphysics and epigenetics this year. I am looking for resources to learn about those topics. I'm very much interested in that, so we'll see how it goes. And under physical goals, I have tried going to gym, hiring a trainer, going Pilates, and lots of other things. But I have realized that those things are not working for me because I am an extreme homebody. Like I can stay inside my house for weeks and months. I will not move. I will not go out. Like people have to literally drag me. So that kind of person I am. So yeah, like getting every day in the morning, driving to the gym, it's not working. So what I have decided is to just show up on my yoga mat every day just for 10 minutes. And honestly, that has been game changer. I've been doing yoga from past 9 weeks. Yeah, today will be the 9th week. Yeah, it has been amazing. I know people will be like, oh, what's 10 minutes of yoga is going to do for you? But I am telling you, consistency beats everything. So if you are somebody who wants to start with fitness but you have no idea because there are like so many complex things available online, just start with yoga. It works on 7 different layers of existence, and it's really good for your mind, your body and your soul, and lots of different benefits. So yeah, I'm a big fan of yoga, and you guys don't know, but I am a certified yoga teacher. I did my yoga teacher's training in 2017, and just because I wanted to learn more about my body. At that point of time, I was not that into yoga, but after the pandemic hit, I have realized the importance of it. So I highly encourage you guys to look into yoga if you are looking for very effortless fitness activity. I'm also realizing that I'm sharing a lot of personal stories and failures here. I don't know why, but I don't feel anything. I feel comfortable actually, and I feel like this is going to help some of you guys. So why not? And moving on to the next category, I have social goals, and I would like to hang out more with people. As I said earlier, I'm a homebody. I can just stay in and work for weeks and months. So yeah, that has really impacted my social life. From past 2-3 years, I have been working super hard on my business. Things got very busy, and I literally had like zero social life. So I would really like to work a little bit in this category as well this year. And moving on to career goals about my business, I am a queen of doing everything by myself, so I'm really struggling in little bit of delegating, outsourcing, but I have realized scaling is so important. I have had chance to speak to amazing life coach, and he was telling me that scaling is a part of business and you need to learn when to scale because you can't do everything by yourself. And I have been doing everything by myself, and I can tell you it is hard. You are constantly working, and that will lead to burnout for sure. So I'm looking forward to hiring few people, delegating few tasks. Okay, and then moving to money goals, I would like to learn a little bit more about investment and all that good stuff. So these are some of the goals which I have personally written for myself, and there are few more which I will talk in end of the video. So after you have written down everything you want to achieve, I want you to stretch that goal a little bit. By that I mean whatever goals you are setting, that has to be exciting but realistic. For example, you have right now 5,000 in your savings bank account and you want it to make $15,000. So that seems realistic and exciting. But if in case you have $5,000 and you want it to be $1 million, that is too far of a stretch, and it feels and it sounds very unrealistic. That way you will not do anything about it. You will just give up because it seems so far of a goal. So I want you to expand your container a little bit at a time. So from 5 go to 10, 10 to 15, 15 to 20, and a little bit at a time, because this way the goal look exciting and realistic and you will be more motivated to take action. Let's take another example of fitness. If you are someone who wants to lose weight and you want to lose like 30 kgs at a time, it seems very unrealistic, and you know it's not going to happen very soon and you will give up midway. Instead, just try to lose 1 kg, 2 kg, very small amount, and then expand the number as you reach. So step by step. I totally understand losing 1 kg sounds very boring, but I want you to focus on the compounding effect. So right now we are done with the 2 steps, writing our stretch goals and then categorizing it in different categories. And the third step I like to do is to have major goal of the year. You can call this as a theme of the year, non-negotiable, and it has to be just one word. This is a word which is going to help you if in case you are getting sidetracked, you are getting overwhelmed. By looking at this word, you will come back to your goals and just work towards it. So for example, it can be being positive or maybe focus. So any word, whatever you want to suits you, just keep that word. So if in case you are getting overwhelmed or demotivated or sidetracked, you can see that word and get back to your goals. For me, it has to be building systems. I have been working on building system for quite some time now, and I have no shame in accepting that I have been failing miserably. But this year I'm really hopeful something will move for sure. Next step I like to do is to review the goals of last year. So if you are somebody who has written their goals last year, you can do this step or simply skip this step. So why I do this step is because I want to see what goals I have written, what I have achieved, what I haven't achieved, and what was the reason for not achieving those goals, or what could I have done differently to achieve those goals. And as I'm growing up, I'm realizing like things take time. Some goals will take like 2-3 years to achieve, and you know what, that is totally okay. It is okay as long as you do not give up and you work little by little towards each goal. Building any habit will take from around 1 year to 18 months. That's what I have experienced. So yeah, I just wanted to put it out there. If you are somebody getting overwhelmed about people achieving their goals like this, baby, it doesn't happen that way. Things take time. As long as you are showing up, you are giving your 100%, you are already winning, I promise. Because sometimes it needs a lot of course correction, a lot of iterations to achieve what you have set your eyes on. And another point I would like to mention here is that if you find yourself making mistake or not doing something which you said in the beginning of the year, learn to forgive yourself and bounce back quickly. Because if you just sit and complain about the things which you didn't do, it's not going to do anything. It is just going to waste your time, and bouncing back quickly will allow you to take action and maybe move towards the goal rather than sitting and wasting the time. And some of the other goals which I would like to work on this year is to hack the food, meaning that I would like to have healthy, nutritious food, but at the same time I wouldn't like to spend a lot of time in kitchen. I feel like I can utilize that time somewhere else. The sound of this goal is so challenging to me because I love to cook and I love spending time in kitchen. Yeah, I would like to make nutritious healthy food, but very quick. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. And the next thing I want to work on is to not to watch phone as soon as I wake up early in the morning. And it gets really tricky for me because social media is like part of my job. That's what I do for living, for paying my bills. So it gets little tricky, but I need to work on finding a little balance there. So yeah, I am working on this goal from last so many years and nothing seems to be working. So let's see how it goes. Right now I'm thinking of like keeping my phone in other room, so hopefully that works. And the next thing I would like to work on is to travel more. I'm such a homebody, like I will never make any travel plans, or if somebody else is also making any travel plans and if it gets cancelled, you can't believe it, I will be happy. I'm like, yes, I get to stay in home. But I need to work on that, and I would like to travel a little more because you learn a lot of things, experience different cultures. So I would like to work on that. As I'm getting older, I'm realizing that focusing on only getting material possession is very futile. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love nice things, but what I'm trying to say here is that do not let the feverishness of achieving those material things get the best of you. Instead, what I have realized is that working on having right mindset, having growth mindset, working on achieving right skill set, and working on your triggers, meaning that working on your emotional intelligence will really help you to grow as a person and empower you to achieve these material things effortlessly. And I remember this advice I got in my early 20s by uncle, and then I was like, what does uncle know? He's just giving yarn, and I was not even paying attention to him. But right now I'm realizing that was such a gold advice. So if you are somebody younger watching this video, just focus on improving yourself as a person, and I promise rest all will definitely follow. The last thing I want to mention here is this book. This is Atomic Habits by James Clear, and this is currently on sale on Amazon. I think it's for like 10 or 12 bucks, and I promise it's worth every single penny. If you are looking for one book to read this year, this is definitely a one. This will teach you a lot of little things, but everything will add up. It teaches about the impact of compounding and also talks about how to break your bad habits and turn it into good habits. It's very thorough and very nice book. I love the way the author is explaining everything in this book, so I definitely recommend this. I read this last year and this year also. I think I'm on last chapter. Let's see where I am. Yeah, I read up to here. I'm on chapter 19. I'll finish it tonight. But this is such a gold book. It has so many gold advices. Definitely recommend this one. And also don't forget to comment down below some of your goals which you are setting for this year, so that we can hold each other accountable and come back in the beginning of 2023 and see how we are doing. I really hope you enjoyed watching this video and found this helpful. Initially I thought this video is going to be short and simple because I have nothing to say, but clearly I've been like talking to my camera for hours, so we'll see how it goes in editing. But I really hope you enjoyed watching this video, and I really hope and pray whatever you're setting your mind to, you achieve everything. In fact, achieve 11 folds of it. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and I will talk to you in my next one. Bye.